Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, it's Amberskies. We're here. We finally did it. Was it difficult? No, of course it wasn't. It was just simple. Simple, simple, simple. All I did at the end of the day was take my Linux version and convert it onto Windows. And as you can see, it works. Yeah. Amazing really, isn't it? What Linux can do for you. So, we have SFML ready with OpenGL 3.3. That's interesting because this computer doesn't have OpenGL 3.3 on it. Windows, Windows, Windows. When will you learn to stop lying? And if you've loaded 3.3 onto my machine, I want to know why. Because I use 4.5 on here. And as you can see, yep, the test for SFML works. Interesting things like this text. Where did it come from? Ooh, look at all of these I've got. C/Windows/fonts. Look at them all. You can choose any of the TTFs. I chose that one there. Inkfree.ttf. Just because I could. And it looked different, so I thought, yeah, why not? So let's start with chat. It's all one word, blades. How to set up SFML on Windows. Something. Yeah, it works absolutely fine. As you can see, the process memory is a bit high. I'm concerned about that. I just want to check it. Just thinking on... No, I know what I'll check. So, not bad, huh? It's the same application, by the way, as I've done before. It's exactly the same as what I had on Linux. Only difference is I changed the font to C, Windows, fonts, inkfree.ttf. You can choose anything you want there. Don't just choose what I do because, you know, change things. That's what it's about. Play with it. Play with it. Yeah, let's have a cup of coffee before we try this. Way. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Right, so this was an interesting journey, shall we say. As I still have a full test. So if I run my tests, they should run still. There were build errors. Okay, yeah. Have I still got a Windows test in here? Yes, I have. That's why. And also, my library is not quite right. Oh, yes. Yes, that should be alright. Okay, let's try that test through again. There we go. Console output is rather nice. Tells me that all of my tests are now working quite happily all of the constructors, the perspective scale, everything's down. Everything's been done. And that's on the maths. What I need to do now is to be able to test the setups. Or should I say, we need to be able to go further in to our main area. So we're going to have to build some tests so I can do the sources and the shaders. So there's going to have to be a test window. That's the first thing. And hopefully from this we can build a test window. I'm hoping we can. I can't see why not. I mean, there's nothing silly going on here. Except that there. Nothing I need to change. Not really, no. No, I'm happy with the way it's looking. Yeah, we're using the event loop, that's fine. I am just thinking that should be outside of this, so yeah. We can cut that from there and pop it in there. That's better. That'll stop it reassigning it every time. We're using running. Okay. SF event closed, SF event resized. That isn't working as expected. I'll show you. No problems whatsoever on Linux. Come out the test. Set a startup project and debug it. It's an interesting one, this, because it shouldn't happen. You can see the problem, obviously. Resizing a window should carry on drawing, and it doesn't. It's actually stopping on the resize. So the resize event here, if the event is resize, we are going to have to do something about this part here. Because it's not coming out of this while loop. In fact, I don't like the while loops. I just think it should be window poll event and take the while off. That might be a better idea. It's just Windows operates differently, that's all. Okay. Yeah, I've got the rendering. Nice. Right, so how was it done? Alright, let's have a look at CPP application. I've changed a few things. So, let's start with the linker input. May as well, good place to start. Ignore specific default libraries. Is that one? Oh, hold on a minute. Did I still have an error list going on this? Doesn't seem so. Project. Build. Rebuild CPP application, please. I want to have a look at that output. Yeah, there you go. The second definition again ignored. That's because we've got it in multiple places. We've got it in each area. So it's ignoring second definitions. And that's from window and system. That's in B library. CPP's okay. Why have we still got it in B library then? Yeah, there's something going on in here. So the library needs to be looked at next. I'll do that next. I'll clean it up. Application, blah, 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 code. Yeah, fantastic. So the application's going straight through, so we can use this one as a default idea. So you do the same for each one. I've only done the debug. So, yeah. libcmt we have to ignore for some reason. No idea why, but hey ho, we have to. So we will. And all I've added is graphics, window, system, glue in case I need it, OpenGL because I do need it. The rest is all up to Microsoft as far as I'm concerned. But those are your main ones. Those are what I've added. So as you can see, I'm using the debug ones because we're in debug. You take the D off and just use system.lib for release. I just haven't got around to putting it all together. Not yet, anyway. I might do that next. On the general side, it's the same as it always is. Solution to Deps libs. Not a problem. Not a problem. So that's your linker done. On the C++ side, I have solution to Deps include, solution to B library, so that I can check through the library. I haven't actually asked for that. Oh yes, I have. Okay, that's a weird one because all you do to get the library to be included, as it were, is external dependencies. You right click on it and you add. I don't know what from cookie cutter means, but I've already added it, so it's already in here. And you just add an external dependency. Oh, lovely. Does it show me any of the ones? No. Does it look like source? Why have I still got this? Please make sure it exists and is not in use by another process. What? External dependencies. Nope, not that one. It's external dependencies, I think. There you go, add reference. So you add reference, and you just tick the library. Okay. And that does it for you. There you go, B underscore libraries as a doobie, not that one. So you have to be in silly mode to be able to do it. As you can see, silly mode is wonderful. What's that all about? I mean, they're not even in the same file directory. It's just silly mode. Well, silly mode has its uses, references. That's about it, really. I don't usually keep it there. Oh, it's disappeared now, has it? Because I put everything into exec. That's the other thing I do, is on the general tab here, output directory exec / intermediate directory exec intermediate. Reason I do that is because I don't like getting the files all over the place. It really does annoy me, and I only use debug for development, so I don't do a release very infrequently, funnily enough. So that's how I have set it up. All you have to do is copy and paste into each of the other ones. A library is obvious. It's slightly different in that it's a static library. So I've done the same here, but configuration type static library, blah de blah, and everything else will just be the same. We're in debug, so it's just the same. Okay. To get the test, lib was even easier. If you ask for, let's just do an add new. Google test is one of the things you can do. All you do is you put your language to C++ and you type in test. Then you've got the native unit test project, which you can use from Microsoft, your choice. Google test was my choice because I know more about it. So you just click on that and it makes one. Just follow the instructions and it does it for you. Again, obviously, on the tester lib, you're gonna have to do it again. So yeah, linker, it's the same kind of thing. Deps libs, everything has to be the same. And all the same on here as well. Okay, so I still have a bit of a problem in... Oh yeah, some ADI DLLs, graphics system and Windows. As those are the ones that we're using at the moment. Alright, so library's still having problems. And it's not in the maths. It's not in any of that. Shouldn't be in there. Ah. I don't need them to. I think that's the error. I'm only using graphics at the moment. What am I actually using? Let's have a look. What am I actually using? OpenGL.hpp. Okay, well that's what I should be using then. So all of this rubbish can go. I'm not using glue at the moment, so that can go. Okay, so that's that. I like it because it just modifies everything in the library all at once. Okay. So that should be a bit better there. That's just using shader foundations includes. Yeah. I've got a lack of a GLCHA, why? Okay. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Yeah, just keep you open for a second, and I want to build, rebuild the B library. Okay. So how come that wasn't spotted before? That is weird. What happened to GLCHA? I bet it's in glue. Alright. Fair enough. So that doesn't work. Okay. Glue has to go after that then. We'll include it then and see how that works now. Why is GLCHA all of a sudden a problem? Something doesn't make sense. It's one of these things. It doesn't make sense. Huh? Right, so where am I getting the rest from? I am getting them from GL.H, which seems not to have a GLCHA. Huh? Oh God. Why me? Why today? Unsigned in char GL. GL byte. Is it a GL byte then? Must be. I don't understand. How can that just disappear? That is so weird. Right, okay. Fair enough. And that changes bind attribute. And there's nothing here. It's going to flash up now. Okay. I've just changed it. Pardon? What is going on? There's more than one, is the answer. That is so weird. No idea what just happened there. Alright, let's just keep rebuilding until we get everything right, shall we? GL.H included before glue. Yes. Yes, I know about that one. This will get rid of a ton. That does have to go first. Thought so. Alrighty. Okay, we just got syntax errors now. I've just run tests on this. Syntax error. What? You're joking me. Why is that a syntax error? Is it because you need an extra bracket for you guys in here? Field of view in radians. Alright, everything's calmed down all of a sudden. It's not a syntax error anymore. What on earth? Is this some kind of bug in Microsoft software once more? It doesn't know how to handle brackets. Alright, fair enough. We'll double up on the brackets. I understand that Microsoft is not the cleverest of people. So there we go. That is mathematically correct. What's down here? It's every time I use brackets. What is wrong with this thing? Oh dear, Microsoft's throwing a wobbly. I can keep adding brackets until it stops, I suppose. Those are hash defined. Where? Who the hell's done that? Min win def. Oh, you idiots. That's what the problem is. Nothing to do with the brackets. Everything's to do with the variables. Oh, that's a great IntelliSense error, isn't it? Oh, that's O. So that was orthographic and perspective done. Map 4. So why didn't it pick it up earlier? God knows. There is so much weird rubbish going on in this. La, 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 la. Okay, we're fine then. We're fine. We're good. Didn't pick it up because it was in a header. Interesting. As for this one, I'm just baffled. Alright, yeah. Okay, fair enough. LGL stuff is not working without it. Interesting. So where are these links? Graphics D, graphics D. Script already defined in. I don't know why that's happening. I shouldn't be calling upon it. Null import descriptor. These are just hash defines being ignored, aren't they? Well, that's interesting. Because we're not actually using any SFML. So it shouldn't be operating on them, so it's only the hash defines then. From including them. Something very suspect going on here. Very suspect. Okay. Let's just pop through these and make sure I've got no more gobbledygook happening. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, Windows is spectacular. Peas, please. Might as well clean that up. It doesn't matter, but it should really be cleaned up. Okay. Righty. It's looking good so far. Twitty. That's 3D, 2D. Make sure there's nothing silly inside them. Looking good. Wow. Preprocessors I haven't checked. Yeah. Get out of it. Thank you. That's what's going on, maybe. Preprocessors. Use math defines, okay. Just looked at you. What just happened? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Right. Everything should be on the same page. Should be, but it isn't. Everything's working. This is what's worrying me. Yeah, everything's working. Passed 35 tests. Well, the tests don't check, obviously, this output. Oh well. Looks like I'm going to have to live with it. We've got multiple definitions going on of the same thing by the looks of it. I have no idea what the same things are. It's not telling me. It's about as helpful as, yeah. And it's on the library. Hmm. Oh, well. Mm-hmm. Target, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm, that's right. Hmm. Yeah. Well, it's on level 3, so it shouldn't. Hmm. You see, treat warnings as errors should really be turned on. Warning version. Hmm. There you go. Alrighty. Hmm. No. Not really much I can do there. Okay. Alright. Nope, I'll live with them. I don't mind warnings that just say we are ignoring things. Well, the only way to get rid of it is to turn the warnings down, but I'm not prepared to do that. It's just that they're going to get in the way of other real warnings. I mean, how would I get rid of them? Um, hmm. Let's see what happens on that one. I'm intrigued. Nope. Already defined in OpenGL. That is so weird. That is so weird. I just wish I knew what the definitions were and I could take them out. To be honest with you. But he doesn't seem to be giving us any insight whatsoever into it. Null import descriptor. Am I actually using that? Yes, I am. And I'm supposed to use it. Absolutely. Alrighty. Error list. Fine. That's Windows for you. It gives you errors that don't exist or shouldn't exist. Anyway, I think we've been through the full setup. I think I've tackled as much as I can bear. What I'm thinking of doing... Oh god, that was a massive flash I just had on the screen. No idea why. I think I might do something with this. And this library. Now, my problem with this library is, how can I test stuff? So I think we will need to go from the window. We'll start at the window. So I'm going to move bits and pieces out of here and put them into a test library. I mean, I could take the whole thing and put it into the test library and test the bits. There is that choice. Would that work? Wouldn't be particularly useful. Right, I think I know what I need to do. We need to start at the beginning, get our screen open, and either generate a menu or an opening or something. So that might be the way forward. Yeah. So what's this now? Solution development 3 projects, okay. Do I have a squiggler? I do, but it's underneath you. Okay. Here we go, one squiggler. That's close enough, isn't it? Oh, nearly. Good 'un. Okay. Oh, found the pen. Whoops. what do we got? We have ink. So we have SFML development. And I'm going to head this one RPG, aren't I? Because that's what I'm interested in. I wanted to do the rules for that game. And I've spoken about them, so let's do them. Lovely. So, SFML development RPG. Where are we going to start? So, 1 will be the main window. 2. I don't want a menu system, so entry point. Right. That's technical. I think we could spend some time on that. Windows simple. An entry point isn't. So yeah, we're going to have to really think about what kind of entry point we would like into our program. I mean, it's going to be username. I'm not using password. It's got to be persistent. And i.e. remembers. And what we're going to use so it's going to be some kind of name. Hey, Soup World, how you doing? So I'm going to have a name. Good news, I've got SFML working on Windows of all things. Yeah, it's bad news, isn't it? I'll have to right click on that. Oh, I did forget to check its size, didn't I? There we go, we've got SFML working. Whoa. Cool and fruity. That's OpenGL 3.3, so Windows is lying. Well, you have reminded me. Thank you. Thank you to Superworld. Programs. Programs. Game development. Here we go. CPP application. 101 kilobytes. Oh, it's done better. It's done better. I use everything. Both. I'll show you. 101k. Interesting. Yeah, that's OpenGL, the triangle. That's normal rendering and normal fonts. So you'll see there's OpenGL stuff in here. That's your triangle there. Then you save your context, window context for OpenGL. You can then go on to drawing your stuff like the shape and the text. Then you can pop your OpenGL back on and continue. So you just have to push and pop around your draws, because otherwise the internal draw system may alter your OpenGL state by accident, and you could have a lot of awkward moments with it. So that's how you do it. I haven't done anything special in OpenGL, I just drawn a triangle. But I've got the shaders ready. But what I want to do now is I want to put a bit of an RPG together, and then spend a little bit of time doing some 3D models, and then I'll probably implement 3D in this quite easily into an RPG. It's not hard, but it's the things I want to do with it that are hard, because I've realised and been redesigning stuff, obviously, over time. And it's pretty obvious that I want to do it in a certain way. So yeah, that's 101k. That's interesting because it's about 14 to 15k on Linux. So it's added an awful lot, and I know what it's added now. And why it's so low is because I'm using DLLs. Arrgh. Yeah, the setup of it, you're gonna have to use SFML graphics systems for that. But the OpenGL stuff is gonna come from glue, I guess. Because I don't believe this has what I need. Try here. So if I wanted to do GL create, I've got context and layer context. Alright. Glue. Oh, we haven't. Oh my god, we got fog. I've forgotten about that. God, I want to play with fog. Comes on your graphics card. It's fantastic stuff. Glue goes first, doesn't it? Where is it? It's in GL. There it is. So if I include that, and I initialize it, let's just get rid of this pen a minute. Oh, I was just trying to work out what I was going to do tomorrow on Monday. So how we're going to do this? If glue init is not equal to glue underscore OK. just think GLE do glue did not initialize. Alright, that'll do. Run. No, glue initialized. Lovely. So I should be able to GL create. There we go. All the commands. Fantastic. Vertex arrays. Yay! VAOs. My favourites. Wow. We still have GL fog. Yeah, we do. Oh, bless. That is so funny. I'll have a look at that later just for a laugh. But yeah, that works. So, glue works. So I've got the full OpenGL 3.3 on here. That's nice to know. Don't particularly want it in here at the moment though. I'll want to do some testing on that. But yeah, Monday. Going back to Monday. How we're going to log in? This is going to be a fun one. Name. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I can't think of anything else I would like to know. Oh, I need my right text. Right to text file. We need to add that. I can't even remember where it was. Who would have a copy of that? When did I last use it? Yeah. That's quite funny actually, because I haven't even tested the first one yet. I need that one to test the other. They both test each other. So, why is that like that? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we need the right text file. Excellent. So there is a copy of that somewhere close by. I'm just trying to think where. You see, with this being the same machine as my Linux development, it's a bit awkward because I can't access Linux from here, but I can access here from Linux. Yeah, it's all one way with Windows. Just trying to think of anything else I can do about it right now. No, but I'll probably just add that now. So what I'm looking at here, I'm looking at bool, and it's going to be write text file, and it's going to be a const std string, and file path. I'll need the full file path of what I'm writing. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, you can do that for me. Oh, where's violin? It's on F stream, isn't it? Just trying to think of a good way of doing it. IO stream. Currently, I'm debating whether to write an RPG or not. We've got the networking done. We've got all the networking code done. So whilst I'm writing an RPG, I thought I'd pop over to a full development platform called Windows, supposedly. Sort out a test library for my tests. There you go, there's all the tests. A library to store all the bits and pieces in. Just finally put a camera together that I like. This camera. Because it's got a very unique way of dealing with the matrix, the view matrix that I'm after. It has a pitch matrix and a yaw matrix, and we just multiply them together, and we're going to call that the view matrix. I want to see if that'll gimbal lock. So what I'm getting towards at the moment is just putting something like a cube on screen and then walking around it and seeing if we can gimbal lock ourselves. But we'll need to look up or down for that. It'll be interesting. It should gimbal lock. It should. According to theory, because there isn't an extra dimension. Or do we use vec4s? Oh, we've used vec4, so we have got the other dimension. Interesting. Well, well, well. That will be fun. But it's that camera I want to do. But I need read and write text files for the login. I've tested the directory, haven't I? Which directory are we in? Bet I haven't. I need to know where this application is. Well, where it's running, should I say. Yeah, let's find out where you're running, sir. It doesn't matter, just put it anywhere. I'll just pop it here. System dir, not not tell me the directory it's running in. There we go, and it's running in interesting. I was expecting it to be running in there, but it isn't. That's where the executable is. So it's actually running from the correct directory for getting hold of resources, shaders, and all the other stuff. Any goodies that we want. But if I remember rightly, there's a problem with it. It needs full paths. Not sure about that. That will be interesting. There is part of this login that I obviously can't show you. Or do I care? No, we'll just do name and avatar to start off with. I'll leave security to myself later. Right, text file add, yeah. I think that's about it, really. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Writing text files. Just thinking about it. There's a different header. What does this thing do? No, I don't want Stack Overflow. Alright, 3.3 please. Oh, Russian, that's helpful. Oh, for God's sake. Why is he not giving me what I'm asking for? I thought Fstream was a standard C++. Ah, that's why. That's better. That's what I'm asking. That's what I need. Get line, yeah. Put back. What? Put it back. No. Okay, can do a right block. I'll need a flush. Yeah. Okay. I don't really want to write a block. I'd like to write a line. Does that matter? Not very, very helpful. Never mind. It's weird because I can't think at the moment. I'm so tired. It's untrue. Setting this up yesterday, 5, 6, 8 hours in total. God, I hate Windows. Right, I think I'm going to clock off. The cat wants feeding. Yeah, we've done an hour and 15 minutes, and if you go back and watch the full thing, it shows how it was all set up. So that's what I wanted to show today, just how all of this was set up, and it looks as though I'm going to be starting with this file handler tomorrow. So, excellent. At least I now know what I'm doing. Thank you Soup World, for asking the question, because before you asked it, I actually hadn't thought about it. So, ta-ta for now. Keep experimenting, keep coding, and above all, have fun.